West Edmonton Mall to check out progress on you-know-what. Monopoly's Flight of Fortune, their wave swinger or their swinging ride is now open. So it actually looks really glittery and nice. Nice glitter, that's for sure. Very golden, this ride. So as opposed to last time that we were here, which was quite busy day for the mall itself, there was no construction actually taking place that day, but today there is, and actually we've got some changes here. Is the old Mindbender station. This was actually boarded up last time that we were here. You can see that they've actually just put in this drywall or cement board here. And we have a couple of workers on site as well, so let's go check out what's going on. So there has been continual working on footings, etc., but they're also, just to go back to this old station area, it's actually now been completely finished off. The inside is completely boarded up and painted over. We have some insulation here. So based on the original sort of comments from the last couple videos of the station for the new ride being to our left here, which we'll have a look at in a moment, a bit of a curiosity what's going to go on in this actual building here. So not too much has actually progressed since last time. It's still continual footings, but the one thing is that the footings have actually had, as you can see very clearly, the screws or bolts that will actually form the connection point for the supports themselves for the roller coaster are actually now being threaded into the concrete itself. So there's actually been quite a bit of development here, even though it doesn't look so, and even more footings that have actually been poured since the last time that I was here as well. Again, we have about several people on site working right now, close to probably a dozen. You can see there's quite an amount of supports that are going to be due to be installed in this section here. I will admit that I have seen a mock-up of what this coaster is actually going to look like in its finished form, thanks to a viewer that might have a little bit of insight into the project themselves, and it certainly looks very impressive. One particular element, which will be a bit of a standout element for it as well. So that's all I'll say to that, is it's all speculation, at least as far as what we can say in regards to that. So we have a lot of work going on this side today, which I'm not entirely sure what the pile of dirt is for. We also have some plumbing, it looks like, going on underneath here. You can kind of see that they've dug up some of the original flooring for Mindbender here, for reasons I don't know, but yeah, you got this weird tubing and drainage going in. Is there going to be a water element to this ride? That will be quite something that hasn't been discussed, if that is the case. It could just be for general drainage, I don't know, but there's a lot of pieces there, so that's kind of a curiosity. Maybe a water effect of some sort, who knows? We have the gentleman is sort of cleaning the outside of this structure here. There's been a lot of like dirt and concrete, sand, etc. left over from the pouring of the foundations for the footings. So I would say all the prep work is kind of done here, so we're very close to supports coming in. It really is the next step of the game here, without question, despite some of these footings still looking a bit fresh with the barricades around them, so that way nobody steps on them. You do have to think there is a huge element coming right here with this support that's right in front of us. Definitely going to be an inversion of some sort, or maybe a spike. But don't forget, you do have all of those foundations or footings, sorry, in the background there. So we definitely have a turnaround. But for what? It's really a curiosity, to be honest, because you do have like double supports here, which would indicate that the track is probably going to be at a certain height at that point. But how that would apply to, especially this one in the background here, where you have 3 connections for supports. And don't forget, there is a floor above that section. So how that's going to work, that is definitely a curiosity. Now this ramp won't be here at the end of construction, but I would say that you're probably going to have a high-speed element going through this area here. And based on what I've seen, that would make sense. Then we have what is rumored to be the station area as well, just going through its finishing work. Another massive support that will no doubt be here on the left. And then they've been constantly digging up this area, even in the last 2 visits that I've been here. So it's very curious to see what would be going on. Some people are saying it doesn't look like many supports and structure, like that the track length is going to be all that long. Now, I wouldn't say it's going to be Mindbender length, that's for sure. There are enough supports here for a significant roller coaster, so it's still going to be something significant, I think worthy of the wait. I believe we've kind of showed up during the lunch break here, so everyone's kind of retreated from sight. Now we're going to be here probably in about 2.5 weeks, and if there are no supports being installed, I'd be highly surprised. There is no crane really on site for that, so I don't think we're that close yet. But no doubt they would have to get all the connections finished and the foundations finished before they would rent that crane, probably bringing it down this ramp. So they're currently power washing the supports under the pedestrian walkway, which is kind of curious. Wouldn't think that is like work that's necessary right now, but I'm sure they have their reasons for it. Maybe there's a tour coming up. Maybe reps from Vekoma are coming on site. Who knows? Not that they would have to be impressed. They've already sold the roller coaster. Theory is that they're not going to be able to access that area maybe after certain things are installed. Not really sure why they'd be cleaning that today, but we can't forget that there is additional supports that will be going in this section of the old haunted house. Nice to be able to get a better vantage point. Unfortunately, you'd have to go on Galaxy Orbiter to do that, which still the admission for Galaxyland or ride access is still a little too pricey for what they have. As again, the Cootie coaster is not running today. Galaxy Orbiter, being the most reliable ride, is always running, it seems. But I would definitely struggle to find value in getting a pass today, despite the Monopoly ride being open now. Yeah, I'm positive that these wheel stocks are not for the coming coaster, but I figured I'd capture that as well, especially that one right there in the middle, the blue one. Maybe Mindbender leftover parts, who knows? The station still really kind of stayed intact because, as you can see, this was where originally the coaster would have exited. And now it's just sort of like a maintenance, as I did get a little bit of a peek in there. It's like a maintenance workshop for mechanics here now, so, which I'm sure they appreciate because they're working on the Space Shots ride vehicles just outside of the ride itself, like on the public concourse area. You can even see other things being stored over on that side. Storage is at a minimum here apparently at Galaxyland, so they will appreciate any extra room they can get. This is going to be a big ride, I will say. It's I will be excited to see when the pieces actually come in to be fitted. Like I said, it shouldn't be too long from now. All right, everyone, thank you for watching. That is the update. Nothing majorly significant in this one, unfortunately, but I feel that an announcement may be coming soon from Galaxyland in regards to this project to finally shed some light on what we're actually going to be getting here, because track pieces no doubt will be coming very soon, or at least supports. In fact, I feel like the next time that I'm here, supports will already be fitted in, so we can probably start to visualize what the layout of this ride is going to be. That is, if Galaxyland does not decide to let us know in advance. Thank you for watching though again, guys. Definitely like, comment, and share the video if you feel it is suited. And I will see you in the next update. As I said, I will always try to get as much of this as I can based in Calgary. I get up here every couple of weeks, and we probably have about 2 more updates to go before the summer season. And I unfortunately won't be able to cover too much from that. I believe this is probably a project that we're going to finally see the light of and actually open around the fall season. That's my prediction, or maybe in August. I believe I said that in the last video, but definitely kind of confirming it now because we're getting into May and we definitely are nowhere near testing, that's for sure. So, all right, thanks again everyone for watching, and we'll see you very soon in the next one. Thanks for dropping in.